following program on Derana 24 is classified for general audience. It is intended for all ages. It contains little or no violence, no strong language, and little or no sexual dialogue or situations.
Good evening. You're joining the Business Best, a platform for the best in the business and an opportunity for you to connect with innovators, entrepreneurs, and veterans from various industries. Are you doing the same thing and expecting different results? Or are you implementing new ideas and trying to gain new results? Today, we have a company which will support you in increasing your productivity and efficiency through their innovations. Udaya Lanka Advanced Technologies Private Limited. We have the General Manager of Udaya Lanka Advanced Technologies Private Limited, Mr. Nirmal Fernando with us. A warm welcome to you, Nirmal.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us on Business Best today. So Nirmal, let's start our chat with a brief introduction. Who is Nirmal and what is Udaya Lanka Advanced Technologies?
So when I got out of A-levels, when I was going for uni, I took a gap year.
Okay.
Then I joined my father with his company and stayed there for a bit till I go to university. Then I just figured this is okay for me, and I just gave up on university because there was so much exciting things happening in the company.
Okay.
So I just gave up on uni and just continued going higher up and higher within the company. And how the Udaya Lanka started was back in 70s when my father was working in a prominent shoe factory. And there was a ban on imports from other countries.
Okay.
So
this was when Nirmal?
75 or something.
Okay,
yeah.
right, okay.
He was working in a prominent shoe company, shoe manufacturer. Then my father, inside the factory, he started making the stuff they need inside the factory.
Okay.
And they were getting benefits of it. And another competitor heard about this. Another prominent shoe factory in Sri Lanka, a Sri Lankan brand. And then they asked my father to make the same thing for them outside of the current company he was working for. Then when he developed that, and then the general manager of that company asked my father, why don't you just quit and start your own business? We will support you. Then that's how Udaya Lanka started. And from there, from manufacturing parts for the shoe factories, slowly we went to garment industries and all the other industries. Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's an interesting story. So what are your products and services? What do you offer to the industries?
So we do all sorts of industrial furniture, machineries, racking systems, railing systems. So the list goes on. What we do is actually when a client has a problem, they come to us and trying to get a solution from us. So we try to build a solution for them through innovation, and we have a good team. And so, yeah, we try to give a solution through machinery, so whatever they need.
Okay. So what industries do you cater to? Is it only the apparel industry, or are there any?
80% of our clients are apparel industry because Sri Lanka primarily has apparel factories all over Sri Lanka. And we do other factories as well, such as tea and so many other industries as well.
Okay. So when I was going through your website, I saw some innovative products that you have created.
Thank you.
Let's talk about those products in detail. I would like you to pick at least 2 or 3 products and talk about them, the story behind those products, how you came up with the idea.
Yeah, sure. And what do you? So you mean we do the conveyor systems and railing systems, and because that's this one machine we made. There's not a word for describing the machine because we are the first one to came up in the world.
Okay. What is this machine? Would you like to share?
It's a conveyor system with a railing system. So it's longer than 20 meters. And so what it does is the client came to us asking us what should we do with this narrow space. They had a narrow space and longer corridor. So we built a machine, a railing system that goes like this. The clothing would go like this. Then a conveyor belt underneath. So when the workers can pick the clothes, do their work, and put the finished product on the conveyor system. So the conveyor system would come to the finish line. And such as that, we do all sorts of, we come up with all our solutions. So once to cut our cost on powder coating, we were looking everywhere in Sri Lanka to buy an oven, an industrial grade oven. We couldn't find one. So we needed a gas oven. So our oven is quite big. And when you put smaller stuff, the cost is too high. And our clients need the products quickly, and we can't give them a good price for it. So we searched everywhere to buy ovens. We couldn't find it. So we built our own oven inside our factory, an industrial grade oven. And we do so many things. It's just like can't explain. We do. We have some patents as well. We just keep innovating and trying to come up with a solution for any client needs.
Wow. So ovens, conveyor belts for clothing, buckets, and overhead conveyors you have, and you have the racking system. So racking system. Let's talk about the rackings you have innovated. Is it just that regular racking system you see in a factory, or how does it happen?
So like we built a racking system. I think to this day it's the largest, maybe one of five largest system. Back in the day, 2011, that was the largest system in Sri Lanka. We built it for a prominent clothing retailer. And that racking system is 5 stories. And the staircase and the catwalk, everything is connected to the racking system. We didn't use any single weld or anything. It's all connected by nuts and bolts, 5 stories. So it's just within a warehouse, you didn't have to do anything. It's just like putting up with building blocks. Just stacked 5 stories of racking system, large racking system.
So it's the concept of building blocks, I would say. Wow. So where do you get these ideas, all these ideas? Before we talk about this, the products you have, where do you get these ideas?
So what we do is we look at the problem and try to come up with a solution. My father is quite innovative from his side. He has multiple patents, and we don't. Sometimes we don't even bother with the patents. We just come up with something, and no one can't replicate it. We are quite sure of it in Sri Lanka, and that's
wow. So where is your manufacturing plant located, Nirmal?
It's Udaya.
Udaya. So you have a lab or experiment in place
we
there?
Do.
Must be really interesting.
Yeah, you should come and see.
Yes.
There's a. So we were trying to get into the domestic elevator industry, and then we did research, and it's still there. We are trying to get it, but there's already too much competition in Sri Lanka. I don't think we could match the price. We do so many innovative things inside our plant, and we do work with all the best clients in the Sri Lanka. Yeah.
So you must be having new things like all the time. You see new things, innovations. I mean,
it's quite exciting.
Yeah, it's quite exciting even when you talk about those things. So you have this industrial furniture and equipment as well.
Yeah.
So do you consider? Do you also think about the ergonomically supportive environment when you are designing this furniture? Let's talk about it.
So we do think about the ergonomics and the functionality of it all, and we try to. So the client, when the client comes to us, even though he doesn't have any idea, we would give them the idea. This should be like this and that, and so what we do is even for like a large director table, there would be USB ports and all the charging cables would be there within the desk. It's quite hidden. When you press a button, it would come up. And so whatever the client needs, we try to cater for them. Yeah.
Okay. And even you have sheet metal products and services.
Yeah. So what we do is the fireboxes, and So it's just like we can't name each and every. It's just everything from fireboxes to any sorts of the panels and anything. Sheet metal. Yeah.
Nice. So this particular product of yours, I was going through your Instagram page, and the railway crossing light system. Let's talk about it. It's special to you, right?
Yeah, it's very special. That came about when in 2005 there's a tragic incident involving 40 lives.
Okay.
So someone in the TV asked us, could someone in Sri Lanka step up? Like, this is a recurrent problem in Sri Lanka. So my father came forward and he said, like, yeah, let's just build our own one. We don't have any prior knowledge about anything about railing systems, the traffic lights or anything.
Okay.
So we did the research. Within 6 months, we spent about 15 million back in 2005, and we did all the research within our company, and we built one as a prototype. We built one in Perlanda. And we got help from a great engineer called Ashoka, who's still with us. And he came and he supported us with the design and the integral part of it. And we built it, and it's automated, and it still functions for 18 years without a single repair. And all the other, I would say, other signal lights would break down or have to do services after 3
Maintenance, of course.
Maintenance. We didn't do none of it. We just donated it. We manufactured it and donated it, and you could see it in Perlanda.
How quality the product is. We're in conversation with the General Manager of Udaya Advanced Technologies Private Limited. I'll see you after this break. With Business Best, and we are in conversation with the General Manager of Udaya Advanced Technologies Private Limited, Mr. Nirmal Fernando. So Nirmal, we were talking about all these products, the racking systems, the industrial furniture, sheet metal products, and the special product of yours, railway traffic light system. Yes, so now when you talk about these products, for me, it looks like it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It costs an arm and a leg for a company to buy these products.
Yeah.
So many organizations are struggling financially these days.
Yeah.
So how do you produce affordable products for them? Is it affordable or?
So what we do is when a client comes to us, we try to do not just a one-time transaction. We try to develop a relationship with the client.
Okay.
So in the future, we could develop both together. Whatever they need, they would come for us. We would try to be flexible as possible, and what they need. Even if the product, I would say our product would be more costly than what you get from China, because we have to get the raw materials from China as well. And in China, there's the production cost is much lower because they produce a higher volume. We can't. We don't produce that much of volume. And
it's not a volume business.
What you could expect from us is quality. Our products last longer, and even if there's a problem, our service is quite good. We do after services. If there's within the warranty period, if something happens, we definitely take care of it. Even like for an example, something happened we built a factory in Myanmar.
Okay.
And something, there was this a problem with loosened nuts.
Okay.
So that was our responsibility. So in Myanmar, that factory people could fix their own nuts, but we sent our own people with return tickets to Myanmar to fix the nuts itself. So we are caring for those stuff as well. We always care about our clients, and we try to give the best services for them, because through word of mouth or referrals, that's the best way to get business, in my opinion, more than social media or anything.
True.
From the word of mouth, this company is like this. They catered us like this. So that's what we're trying to achieve.
That's interesting. So that's why you are not on social media much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have quite a good client base, and recently we started doing social media.
Okay.
Because we try to cater to the large industries, And recently, very recently, because of the current situation in Sri Lanka, every factory we are hearing from are closing down. Lot of large-scale businesses, like companies, are moving to other countries. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to go to other industries such as hotels, hospitals, schools, and recently we did something quite new for us. We built a clothing store in Havelock City. We got help from an architect, and it came out really nice, a sportswear brand. Yeah, it came out really well, and I'm quite proud of it. And so we are looking forward to if there's any more other products like stalls or like any more clothing retailers or whatever, we could make furniture or whatever they need for their company.
Okay, so you have your own proposals going to the market, or the clients come and give you the projects?
Both ways. It comes both ways. So they would come as what their idea and idea of it, what they want.
Okay.
Then we try to do the best for them by doing our own research. And so we are not just taking in what their design or whatever. So we would just like make the design whatever they sent us. We don't just give it to what they asked for. We would do the research, and we would figure out how long would it stand, and we would try to talk with them and let's just make some changes. And yeah.
What's the lead time? So Nirmal, let's say a person comes to you, let's say I come to you, I have my own plant, and I really need to, let's say it's a factory where I produce something, and I have this problem. It takes a lot of time to for the whole process. So I just have this rough idea of doing this and that, but I don't have it in paper or some solid base to what I need. So how do you start giving the best solution to me?
So since we have an experience of 45 years, we get all these kind of questions. Even for new companies, we know the solution for it because we have been in the industry for so long. So and when they come, we try to just talk with them what they need, and we would just whatever the problem, we try to come up with a solution. We do our research, and yeah.
Okay, so what is this amazing team behind Udaya Lanka Advanced Technologies? Let's talk about this team, your amazing team.
So our boss is my father, the Nirmal Fernando. He was within the industries. He's quite well known. I don't think the general public doesn't know him much, but within the industries, he's quite known within the engineering players. And then we have a really good team. Our planning manager is one of the best. His designs are impeccable. Just nice designs, and he has a team also. He leads his team very well, and our factory also has a lot of experience from past managers from other companies are working for us. So there's that, and our factory is quite experienced people.
So it's not only domestically you are catering to, but internationally as well. So would you like to share some information about your client portfolio?
Yeah, so if you are naming them, I could give, our clients are MAS, Brandex, Maliban, JJ Mills, Concord, the list goes on.
The apparel industry. From other industries?
Dilma, Hilton, H&B.
So I'm really interested in knowing how you cater to the hotel industry. Let's not take the name, but if you want to come up with an idea for a hotel, how do you do that? What sort of things a hotel needs?
So we try to get some ideas from other hotels in the world. So we look at them and we try to come up with our own spin.
Okay.
And when just like as I said before, we would have a discussion with the designers from their side, and we would both come to a conclusion what this premises needs, and that's all.
And about your international clients? You said you're working with Myanmar, a company.
Yeah,
in Myanmar,
that's from Concord, Timex, and
okay.
and from Melbourne, there's a plant we did in Jordan, and the one in USA we did a cereal company. I'm sorry, I'm not remember the name. It's a large cereal company which produces many of the brands you are hearing.
Okay.
But like it's the same company, but it's C-Tech or something. Yeah,
Okay.
C-Tech. Yeah, that's those our clients. And we are trying to recently. We have been in discussion with Bangladesh, the Commonwealth of Bangladesh, and we are trying to get more clients to make a name of ourselves in the Bangladesh side, all the factories. We are in the discussion. I'm hopeful we
So you have agents there in those countries?
No.
Or
We are
you
trying to
send them?
from Sri Lanka. A lot of the managers and directors work in Bangladesh are Sri Lankans. So through word of mouth, like most of our international clients are from through word of mouth because of Sri Lankan people working there, the managers. Yeah.
Which is so powerful, I think, than social media, as you correctly said.
Yeah.
Word of mouth is a powerful tool to do promotions, yes.
The referrals are the best way.
Referrals are the best. Yeah. So why should someone select you as their service providers?
So, as I said, we are not just looking for a one-time transaction. We are trying to build a relationship with the client. So when you come for us, we would try to cater you to the best way possible. And even the after services, so whatever you have a problem, we are totally with you, dealing with whatever the problems you have. Even the pricing side, if the price is too high, we would come up with how to reduce the price with other materials, but like without ruin the quality of the product. So yeah, we just want to, more than a one-time transaction, we try to build relationships.
So finally, Nirmal, if they want to contact you, how can they do that?
Yeah, our contact number is 011-4347-487. And our email is factory@udayalanka.com.
Thank you very much, Nirmal, and it was lovely to meet you today, and I will definitely visit your manufacturing plant. So today we were in conversation with Udaya Lanka Advanced Technologies Private Limited, and we had Nirmal Fernando, the General Manager of the company. I'll see you next week with a promising discussion similar to this. Have a pleasant evening.